Hey YouTube, welcome to Let's Get Into It with E and J. I'm E.
And I'm Jay.
My husband and I decided to do this podcast because we've been together for 18 years. We've been through a lot of shit. So we got a lot of shit to say.
Our channel is a different perspective on relevant hot topics of today. So basically something different.
So let's get into it. We're going to talk about these two young men right here. I'm sure you can recognize Mr. Michael Jackson and Mr. R. Kelly. The controversy surrounding these two is vast. So we got a lot to show you guys. We're going to start with this young man right here. Michael Jackson has been my idol and my favorite entertainer from the time I knew about music.
And he tried to turn himself into Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
As you can see.
Okay.
And him and Janet, Latoya, and Reba used to fight over hair care products.
Okay.
As you can see.
I'm tired of you. Already. Damn. Okay, we're going to talk about my man right here. And you ain't going to talk bad about Michael Jackson.
And
his hair products.
His nose, the point of his nose is like it'll poke your eyes out.
He tried real hard to get that nose right. He's trying.
There wasn't nothing wrong with his shit to begin
with. True. But he looks good. He looks good right here. Give it up. Give it up to Mike.
Sony Records.
Yeah. So, as you can see, I've been a loyal fan for a long time. I stuck with Michael through the 60s.
Normal.
The 80s.
Getting weird.
The 90s.
Weirdo.
And the 2000s.
And goddamn Elizabeth Taylor.
He's not Elizabeth Taylor.
And goddamn Michael Jackson in one right there. He's a hybrid. He's a hybrid white woman right there.
Okay, you're going to have to stop talking about my boy. Michael is the man, and we all know it. He's the greatest entertainer that ever lived. As you can see, both of our commitment is real. We are loyalty. Okay.
I was lured into this one when we went to Vegas.
We did. I didn't give a damn about no casino. I knew they had a Michael Jackson impersonator there. They had the Circus du Soleil show too, but this guy right here.
This nigga.
Oh my God.
He stayed in character the whole goddamn time.
And then he took pictures with people after the show. He was great. Give it up to this dude. He's the best impersonator I ever seen. He was awesome.
Matter of fact, I think he won a contest as being the world's best
impersonator.
Was.
Well, he moonwalked his ass all across that stage, and he sung those songs. He sung every song.
Good show.
So now we're going to talk about the situations that we all know about with Michael Jackson.
He looked like his mother in this picture, but a white
white version of Catherine.
A white Catherine Jackson right here.
Oh, Jason, leave Mike alone. He was trying. He was doing his best. You know, in this damn entertainment industry.
And he got the gobbler.
Okay. Okay. All right. The first incident with some inappropriate situations was with Jordie Chandler in 1993. Jordie accused Mike of some inappropriate touching, and Michael had to go to court for that shit. Next, we have Gavin Arvizo. And I remember this vividly because this little boy had cancer, and he accused Michael in 2005. And this was the big case, the big trial that we all remember. Now, much more recently, we have Wade Robson. He has changed his story all the way around, and in 2013 accused Michael of molestation as well. And he has a sidekick, Mr. James Safechuck, who has also accused Michael of inappropriate touching in 2013.
And as you notice, no black kids.
Oh my God.
No black kids.
Michael was helping. Okay, first of all, I want to say this. Michael Jackson helped so many people throughout his lifetime that it's not even funny.
Allegedly.
No, that's the truth. He was around thousands of children. There were buses that would come to Neverland to play at his amusement park, and only these 4 people you see here had a problem.
Well, I wasn't there, so allegedly.
All right. Okay, you're not gonna talk bad about my man.
Shoot.
Okay, so he went through the trials. First, Jordie Chandler, he settled that case. Gavin Arvizo, acquitted, all charges, not guilty. Wade Robson, there was no trial because this man at the time said Michael Jackson never touched him, turned his life around, and then said, okay, yeah, I was touched, but he's a liar. And the same thing with his sidekick over here, Mr. James Safechuck, also co-conspirator, liar. Michael Jackson is completely, totally innocent of all of these charges, all of these allegations. He was acquitted. This man was being investigated by the FBI for 10 years of his life. Don't you think these people would have found something if he was doing something?
But I wonder why he settled that first case in '93, though.
Good question, sir. Let me tell you why he settled that case.
Okay, break it down.
I'm going to break it right on down for you.
God damn it.
Okay. This case was settled because these people wanted to have his civil case before they had the criminal case. Right now in California, that's illegal. You cannot have a civil case before you have a criminal case. Basically, you give away all of your whole defense in the civil case, and then when you have your criminal case, the prosecutor can just adjust all of his remarks and all of his allegations to fit whatever you said in the civil case, so that he can lock your ass up. So Michael Jackson did the right thing. These people, I think, said they wanted $20 million. That's what he settled for. Well, Michael Jackson's a fucking billionaire. $20 million is pocket change.
We don't know how much is liquid. Okay, on to the next slide.
Okay, Jason, you're gonna make me hurt you, oh Michael Jackson. Okay, these are the recent accusers. This man is Wade Robson. This man in the middle is Dan Reed. This other guy that I call the sidekick is James Safechuck, because James Safechuck actually said out of his own mouth that he didn't realize he was molested until he saw Wade Robson come out and say he was molested. This is some bullshit off the bat.
How you don't know a dick was in your ass? I don't know. I don't know how you. Okay. Somebody else had to have a dick in their ass and come out and say, "I will get y'all."
Obviously.
You know
and wait a minute. You know what? Ray Robinson said the same thing.
With being abused, and I ain't trying to condone shit.
No.
But I don't know why. No. You know, niggas. How you don't realize you was molested?
I know why. Because they lying. These bitches is lying. Yeah, Wade Robson came out and said initially too that he didn't realize what Michael Jackson was doing was wrong. Motherfucker, you went and testified for him in 1993. Said nothing happened. Testified again in 2005. In 2005, you was 23 years old, bitch. All right, let's move on because I can't stand it. Okay. Yes. Obviously, I think this man looks exactly like Freddy Krueger.
You have the body, and I have the brain. What was that? Nightmare on Elm Street, part 1.
Okay.
You know, when we was looking at them old Freddy movies and shit, you look at that shit nowadays.
Yeah.
You can see the motherfucking stunt man jumping out the floor. You can see all the motherfucking fake blood everywhere and
Back
shit.
in the day, Freddy Krueger scared me to death.
Yeah, scared as hell.
I was, but nowadays, I'm
laughing. You look at that shit, you be like, yo, what the fuck?
But look, I ain't
the
laughing.
stunt man got a mustache on and shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna get you sucker. When Nola was doing the backflip in the restaurant, and the fucking stuntman had a mustache.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, I'm not scared of Freddy Krueger no more, but I'm scared of this damn Dan Reed because he just lies out of his face too. This is the producer of this documentary, Leaving Neverland. What has he got against Michael Jackson? His whole platform is not about the money because he says he didn't pay Wade or James for the documentary. But little does he know, Wade and James Safechuck, Wade Robson and James Safechuck are suing the Michael Jackson estate for $1.2 billion apiece.
And I'm sure motherfucking HBO, they the ones, it's their platform, so somebody got paid.
Somebody got paid some kind of way, and it probably was Dan. It probably was Dan Reed.
I'm sure. He the producer of the shit.
Let me talk about this goddamn lawsuit. First of all, Wade Robson has tried to sue Michael Jackson's estate before. It was so convoluted and messed up, his stupid ass case, that the judge threw him out of court. He couldn't produce none of the documentation the man asked for. He couldn't he could not verify his case. So the judge dismissed it, threw it all the way out. Well, now that Wade Robson has gotten this documentary out there, he's trying to get public appeal on his side to basically go back and sue for an appeal. And he's got his sidekick here, James Safechuck, to corroborate the story that they done made up to say that Michael Jackson molested them. It's so many debunking videos out. This whole documentary has been debunked. Every scene, somebody comes out with receipts. Oh, hell no, that ain't what happened. So, like I said, the documentary has been debunked. Wade Robson conveniently left out of the documentary that he was dating Michael Jackson's niece for about 9 years.
And she's the daughter of who?
I believe she is Jackie's child.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure. She's one of the brothers, one of the Jackson's 5 children. But Wade Robson met Michael Jackson in 1990. He started dating Brandy Jackson in 1991. So all the whole while that Wade knew Michael, he was getting that Brandy. This is the same Wade Robson that you may remember had a tiny little
a dance show.
Yeah, he had a
the Wade Robson Experiment.
A reality show.
Yeah.
Because he can dance. He won the contest. That's the only reason he knows Michael Jackson. He's from Australia. He won a dance contest over in the prize was to meet Michael Jackson. So that's how all of this got started. But Wade Robson is the guy that was cheating on Brandy, Michael Jackson's niece, with Britney Spears. Took Britney Spears from who was the boyfriend?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay, so this man is kind of grimy all the way around.
Well, he ain't nothing but another Kevin Federline.
There you go.
There you go. She like backup dancers because she want to know how to dance. Because she ain't got no rhythm. So niggas show her how to get rhythm. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And give her that appeal. Yeah. And she ended up getting with the niggas.
She sure did. That's what she did. And on top of that, let's talk about James Safechuck. This guy has filed up his whole...
How the hell he get a name? Safechuck?
That's his daddy name.
God damn.
That's his name, Upchuck.
I wonder what plantation his family owns.
Okay, yeah. The Safechuck.
Get some shit like that.
Oh, my. Well, this guy has lied so much. You can't believe anything he says. All throughout the documentary, he talks about how Michael Jackson was raping him. He says Michael Jackson took him on a honeymoon to Disney Euro in 1988. And he raped him throughout the trip while they were there going to Disney Euro. Well, guess what? Disney Euro wasn't built until 1992.
And he said he was raped when?
He says he got raped in 1988.
Oh.
While they were on their honeymoon at Disney Euro. Well.
So here we go. Niggas at the spa.
Euro did.
Niggas on a honeymoon.
Okay. He was raping him on the construction site.
Y'all niggas need to chill with that shit. Get y'all some women out that joint.
Okay. Man. All right.
There's more women than niggas in the world, yo.
Not only that, James Safechuck has detailed that Michael Jackson used to rape him in the room above the train station at Neverland. He says these things happened around the time 1992, 1993. Well, guess what?
What?
The train station wasn't built until 1995.
Damn.
This motherfucker right here, he can't get his shit straight to save his life. There's so many lies and inconsistencies all through this documentary. It's been pulled from HBO.
But you know what I get from this shit? By these niggas not having their shit together like this?
What?
It's like that white privilege shit.
Oh, like, God, yes.
They so used to lying and getting caught in a lie, but still getting away with the shit.
Yeah, and getting their way the whole time. And all these years, Michael Jackson been supporting their ass. Wade Robson has gone through everything he could possibly do. And once Michael Jackson died, Wade Robson did a tribute to Michael Jackson. Not only that, Wade Robson wanted to be the head choreographer for the Cirque du Soleil, a tribute to Michael Jackson, and he didn't get the job. Well, guess what he did? He decided now to write a book saying Michael Jackson was molesting me all the whole time. Oh, yeah, I was getting molested. But never mind that I wanted to be the lead choreographer in his tribute. This nigga is so inconsistent and he just lies so much you can't believe nothing he say.
Well, also going back to the lie with black people, yo.
Yeah.
I could remember like getting my shit together. Like, okay, if if my mom say this shit, I'm gonna come back with this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had like mass scenarios on how I'm gonna fucking win the lie.
You get your story together, especially if you lying. These bitches ain't never even talked to each other. They just lying, and it's being found out. You getting receipts pulled on you. Both of y'all.
We just come from a different culture, yo.
True. But what is this Dan Reed? What? He's the producer. He didn't do no research on this documentary.
He got that check from HBO.
Apparently, that's all. That's all he wanted was some kind of check. Because he didn't do no research on this. And again, Michael Jackson's Leaving Neverland documentary has been debunked. Well, these guys, proven liars. All of them. Every last one of them. From Wade Robinson to Dan Reed to James Safechuck. I don't know how why would you even do this? Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Was it $1.2 million? Billion. Did I say million? Billion with a motherfucking B.
They trying to get that Jay-Z status?
Yes.
I wonder what. Look at the shit they gotta go through to get the motherfucker. Yeah. That'd be a good video.
Yeah, and I've heard that. I don't think all of this is gonna do a bit of good because the court is aware of they shenanigans. They're not gonna even allow this information in there. And then we have this woman.
Look at that makeup.
Oh my God. Oprah Winfrey. Okay, I don't even really have no words for this woman. Oprah Winfrey was up Michael Jackson's ass his whole career. This woman, oh my God, she interviewed him. How many times did she interview Michael Jackson when he talked to his family? Her face was in the mix when he died. This woman right here. She sat up there and co-signed the whole damn documentary. Did an interview after the initial showing of the documentary, telling people, oh my God, yes, when people are molested, they take their time to come out and tell the details. That's what's happened here. She had an audience full of molestation survivors and everything, and she actually says herself that she has been molested. So she thinks she's the authority on all of this shit. And after all of this controversy behind this documentary came out, all the lies have been exposed, this woman took all the videos of this interview down off her Twitter page. And you can't see nothing having to do with her with this documentary no more. Just a big old fraud. All right, this is the second part of our video. We're going to talk about this young man right here, R. Kelly. We all love R. Kelly. Come on now. Come on now. We're going to step in the name of love. We're going to step.
This was a hot album.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. R. Kelly,
and
everything.
For the record, for everybody listening, I'm not going to stop listening to R. Kelly music.
Okay, we
can't. Like my man Black Dot clarified on his video. Shout out to Black Dot.
Yes.
Because I just can't erase the shit from my memory.
Yeah.
The shit was dope music.
It's a part of our history.
It ain't got him fucking with these young girls. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, let me say this.
Nothing against the victims or whatever, but I'm not gonna stop listening to R. Kelly music.
We don't condone pedophilia no kind of way.
Not at all.
But let me just say this shit right
here. But I'm
here.
not gonna stop listening to his damn music.
And along
for
with
nobody.
This, and consider this. If we stop supporting everybody who has done something wrong,
tell motherfuckers to stop going to Walmart.
Man. Okay, there you go. We got to stop going to Walmart.
Stop going to the movies.
We got to stop listening to everybody's music. We got to stop watching movies. We got to stop watching TV. So won't be nothing be left.
Because getting into the movie shit, damn near Harvey Weinstein
done produced every fucking thing.
Every fucking movie that done came out come through his production company.
Exactly. So yeah, this is just ridiculous to think that we're going to stop listening to his music. That's ridiculous. That's something white people do. That's not us. Okay, yeah. R. Kelly was doing really well. We had all heard about his shenanigans. But then this came out. This documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, just blew him out the water. Poor R. Kelly. Ain't no way he can come back from this shit.
And the shit just came all of a sudden out the blue.
Yeah, it really did. You didn't hear nothing about it until it actually came out. I think, it came out January 3rd, 2019. 19, yeah. So, yeah, it was just, bam, just blasted out there. And it reduced him to this. This comes from the Gayle King interview. Oh, it was just so sad.
Another ugly cry like Wendy Williams.
He is sick of this shit.
But that's what happens, man. When you get into these record companies, these record contracts and shit, you get into this entertainment business.
Yeah.
This the shit that comes with it, yo.
You don't know. You're not ready. You never be ready.
If you would have been working at UPS,
no, nobody said nothing.
You'd be making videos like I'm making videos.
Exactly.
Right now,
chilling at home. Okay, we all remember R. Kelly's initial shenanigans. Way back in 1994, R. Kelly married Aaliyah.
She looked like she's 12 years old.
She looks like a baby. This poor child. This poor child. He was 27. She was 15. I really want to talk about her parents. Her parents didn't know that this was going on. I can't even believe it. I mean, it was so much talk about this that, you know, it's hard to even understand how this girl got into a situation where she was able to marry R. Kelly.
I wanna pee on you. Piss, piss, piss.
No. Oh my God. I believe I can pee.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then this videotape comes out. R. Kelly is on camera having sex with a 14-year-old, and he pees on her. Okay, yeah, no, nigga, we can't have this shit. This too much.
Oh, for the record, I did not ever see that video.
You know what? I didn't either. I didn't see it.
Ain't no child pornography over here. So yeah. I ain't see nothing.
No, I really didn't. I didn't see it.
I really didn't either.
Okay. But we sure heard about it.
Oh yeah.
And all the talk was going on about it because this nigga had to go to court over this shit. He was brought up on charges. And while the court hearings was going on, the girl that was in the video said that wasn't her. And her parents said that wasn't her. So
there you have it.
Mr. Kelly got off. And Mr. Kelly was happy people. He was happy people.
Chocolate Factory.
Yes, all of that came.
No, that nigga was dropping some shit.
Not guilty, acquitted. Not guilty. So
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stop listening to his shit.
Well, hey, listen, this man.
You come to my house, you might hear some R. Kelly playing it on my MP3.
Okay, but
or whatever the fuck. Straight up.
But the legal justice system said he was innocent. So, yeah. But we heard that R. Kelly had some kind of sex dungeon.
And I heard he liked a dildo in his ass.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Niggas wanting their assholes.
Oh, my God.
Fiddled and faddled with. Here we go.
Fiddled and faddled?
Fiddled and faddled. Niggas want colonoscopy.
Oh, my.
I don't know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
All these fucking women out here. Niggas want their assholes greasy. I don't know. Allegedly. That's just what I heard. Allegedly.
Okay. Fiddled and faddled.
SMH. SMH.
Okay, I got to get it together. Okay. Woo. Yeah, okay. We heard that R. Kelly was holding bitches against their will.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, had a sex dungeon or some kind of type shit like that.
SMS?
S&M. He was doing that.
Oh, S&M?
He was doing something to these ladies and he won't let them leave.
Weird.
Yeah. So, we just thought this was some more fuckery from the media.
Yeah, okay. You rascal, you.
Yeah, here you are with your shenanigans.
But it ain't stop us from going to his concerts and shit. He had a few shows where we live at,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
We still was partying our asses
We sure did.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, we didn't take it seriously.
I'm not gonna stop listening to the music.
No. Yeah, we still enjoy him. But then, Lifetime bought out Surviving R. Kelly, January 3rd, 2019. blew me out the water. Okay, I stopped believing this shit. He's doing something to these girls.
Yeah, I mean, where there's motherfucking smoke,
there's fire.
You can't keep hearing shit.
Burning down.
You keep hearing shit.
Yeah,
there's something over that
something happening.
Motherfucking Jason Voorhees is over in the bushes. That cha-cha-cha. Yeah. That nigga, he around that corner somewhere with that fucking machete.
Yes, he is. We heard victim after victim after victim after victim after victim after victim after motherfucking victim accusing R. Kelly of all of these heinous crimes. He's holding them against their will. He's brainwashing these bitches. He's doing all kinds of sex parties. This motherfucker is magical.
You call them bitches.
I say bitches. Excuse me, these victims. He's doing everything to these victims. Allegedly. But yeah, Jason, how is he able to keep these women hostage? What is he doing? R. Kelly got a magic wand.
Yeah, bitches said they had the I just called them bitches too. The victim said they was like texting each other on their phones and shit
to communicate. He wouldn't let them talk to each other.
They couldn't eat and shit.
They had to knock on the door to come out their room.
To use the bathroom, they had to piss and shit in garbage cans or whatever.
What kind of man is doing this to these ladies?
What kind of man?
Woo! R. Kelly got some magical powers. And I heard that he wasn't actually chaining them up. He just had them hypnotized to the point they thought they couldn't leave. Who do that? Who can do that?
I don't know. He on some Goldie shit.
He's David Blaine. He got him hypnotized. Yeah, made R. Kelly look like a monster. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I heard DJ Envy saying, I ain't never playing this monster music no more. This man is evil.
Okay, Envy.
He's evil.
What about your the motherfucking owner of Power 105?
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about him. Who's that? We don't know, do we? But it's some evil white man. Yeah. No doubt.
Who the fuck you work for?
Probably got bitches chained up right now.
Like I said, Walmart. Yes. Everybody shop at Walmart.
Yes. And who don't go to the movies? Who don't watch TV? Okay, we got
What the fuck you buy your groceries from?
Yes. So you
think black people own grocery stores?
We don't own nothing.
Do any black person own any part of fucking Walmart?
No, we spend all our money there.
What about the banks?
Okay.
Who owns the fucking banks?
We can't go to the bank no more because the bank president is got bitches locked up in his basement. Okay.
So there we go with that done.
Yeah, but obviously people had opinion about this. R. Kelly is basically being called all the way out. And of course, got some more charges. The FBI is investigating him again, and as we have heard recently, he got 11 new charges. Yeah. As of today, they're gonna lock this man up.
Yeah, they're gonna get him for something.
Yeah, they're gonna lock him up.
Eventually,
R. Kelly I don't know if he just has really skated through all of these accusations, but I mean, they are locking down on his ass now. They are really just focusing on what these women got to say. So we have discussed Mr. Michael Jackson. He looks so fabulous, don't you agree? And Mr. R. Kelly. Okay, we're going to really delve in and talk about these people right now. They have had problem after problem, and we're going to talk about it. Michael Jackson and R. Kelly.
Both got on black.
They do. Well, Michael Jackson got on some kind of glittery, silvery, metallic thing there.
Yeah, but it's like that checkerboard looking shit.
It's very lovely.
Then R. Kelly doing that Baphomet shit.
Right he is. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. On the low. He's doing it on the low. Really, truly. But these people, you could easily say they are very different. Would you agree? Very different.
Yeah, look totally different.
Well, okay, let's talk about their situations. Michael Jackson, of course, is dead. That's how they very different.
And was an androgynous ass nigga.
Yeah,
like Prince.
Well, we can say that. We surely can, because I mean, he looks so beautiful right here. It's not handsome is not a word I would say. He looks very beautiful. But we can say the differences between these people is that Michael Jackson actually went to court, got acquitted. Basically, he's dealing with a situation where there are just accusations. There's only actually 4 people that have actually accused him of this, and 2 of those times that he settled and he was acquitted. But the other 2, I don't know what they're doing. The recent accusations, I can just say, are just blatant lies. These people don't have their timeline together. Their story is all over the place. And nobody else, out of all of the people that Michael Jackson has ever been around, all of the children that he has had at Neverland, this man has been to hospitals. Everywhere he goes to perform, he goes to the hospital and pays bills. He takes care of people and their children. Only 4 people have come out. No, how is it that all of these other people are saying, this man never touched me, he's never done nothing to me? Who can we say? Corey Feldman was a friend of his, says no, nothing happened.
Macaulay
Culkin, same thing, says he's just a really good person. There's been hundreds of people, hundreds of children.
Maybe he just couldn't get in their asshole that
night. Jason!
Maybe they shit wouldn't loosen up for him that evening.
Oh my God, see?
Allegedly. I'm just playing, y'all.
I know you are. Or it could have been that he never molested no goddamn body, and all these people want is his money. Now let's talk about R. Kelly. Mr. Kelly has skated. I just really feel like he's just slipped and slid all through these accusations, and it took them so long to take him to court the first time. I ain't never even think they was going to convict him. Or actually get him into court. They didn't convict him. They acquitted him.
Because he definitely was on.
He was on video. He actually blamed his brother.
He said, what niggas told me.
Yes, he said
that was him on that video.
He said it wasn't him. He blamed his brother, and his brother came out in the documentary and said, "No, that was you."
The nigga said, you could see the Soul Train Award for best male R&B next to the bed, and it had a little bit of pee on it. That's what I heard. I ain't see the shit.
You can see the award in the video.
Yeah. Soul Train Award.
Yeah.
Of 1995, 96
there's
or some
video
shit like that.
of you doing this. And
1999 or some shit.
Yeah. On the documentary, they talk about he filmed every situation, every act of sex that he had with these girls. It was always on video. I think that's how they're catching him up now. Somebody has come out with these videos. Apparently, that's allegedly. I don't know for sure, but I have heard that all of the videos that he has have been brought out. But yeah, it's very different from Michael Jackson's situation. And R. Kelly has had woman after woman after woman come out accusing him of the same shit. And his wife has been, she was in the documentary, came out and said the same damn thing. So in that way, they are very different. But then, we have Michael Jackson and R. Kelly being very similar. We're going to get into that. The reason why I believe in some senses they are very similar. Of course, both of these people have had sexual allegations against them. Both of these people have had horrendous childhoods. Both of these people have been surrounded by yes men. Let's get into it. What I think needs to happen is deep, intensive, personalized therapy. Nobody ever talks about this. This is the alternative perspective that we're getting into right now.
Okay, Miss Dr. Phil.
Yes, we're going to go into it, sir. Because mental health is something that's not discussed in the black community. Do you think for 1 second, if somebody had gone to Michael Jackson and said, listen, Mike, I'm your friend. I'm here just for you. I want you to live the best life you can live. You got to go talk to somebody, brother. I want you to talk to somebody about your feelings and what's inside of you, because we know it's been a lot. This man has never been a child. He went to work at 6 years old. Okay, there should be some kind of law. There should be some law against that shit. Just because you are a performer, an entertainer, the child labor laws don't apply to you.
Probably not back in the 60s like that.
Yeah, probably not. But this man, he's never been a child. He's never arrested. He's finally getting arrested now because he's dead. That's it. Nobody talks about this. This guy has never been socialized. He's never even been to school. I think they said he went to first grade and that's it. So you got to know this. Yes, he had to have because he was on tour with the Jackson 5s. I know that first album they was on tour. So there's a real problem here that nobody is addressing. Let's talk about R. Kelly. This guy apparently had a horrific childhood as well. There's situations that were brought out in the documentary that definitely need to be addressed. And once again, he's always been around a bunch of yes men. Let's talk about it. This is what needs to happen. No yes men. We need to eliminate the entourage that's telling him, yes, go, brother, get it, man. We got to do that.
And with R. Kelly, too, a lot of niggas who don't went on tour with the nigga, like Jay-Z,
yes,
Neo, and now I just found out Jay Holiday went on tour that was opening up with the nigga and said this nigga be like on some other shit. Don't want niggas looking at his girls and dancers.
Ridiculous.
He don't want to give niggas dressing rooms to change and shit.
Yeah, Neo said that.
He get mad if the crowd is feeling your shit.
Yeah.
And when he come out, the crowd really ain't feeling the shit. So he after the show he got something to say about the shit and all that.
It's ridiculous. So definitely.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yes, there definitely needs to
Something is wrong with him.
For these people to have all the money that they do. Nobody attends to the mental health of these folks. I know they are not thinking that way because they are so high up being the it dude. So nobody else is around them. They obviously don't have no real friends. Because somebody could come to you and say, hey, Mike, there's a situation here. And I need you to understand what I'm saying because I love you. You see what I'm saying?
But I know with R. Kelly, if he go to this motherfucking penitentiary,
whenever
he get out, he gonna be a lot better. He gonna be a lot better. Fucking with that penitentiary.
Them niggas don't like pedophiles.
Yeah.
They don't count. I don't know. They don't. Yes, they gonna get your ass.
Yeah.
They don't.
Or rape.
Yes.
Yeah.
They come
gonna get dealt with
because all of them got sisters, mamas, and children, and they don't like pedophiles in jail.
He'll come out a little bit
humble, more humble. Well, listen. Once again, there's too many people around these guys saying yes. And I know we can't really focus on Mike because he ain't here no more. But R. Kelly don't have no friends either. All of these people, even in the documentary, talked about how they helped him forge documents so Leah could marry him. At 15, they forged a document to say she was 18. And once again, where's her parents? There should be people supporting this girl as well. But definitely there should be more people around these men that really love them and really want them to live the best life they can live. Just because he's got money and he's paying you and you living good, you don't want to help your friend? It's too much. This should not be this way. Right? Yes. Once again, because of the money, nobody will tell these guys no. Right here. Michael Jackson with this little boy. See, in Michael Jackson's mind, in my opinion, he's thinking, you know what, I can help you. I can do something for you. I'm here, and all I got is money. And I love little kids, and I want to be your friend.
And I might want to tickle your asshole.
Jason Cole! I done told you to stop talking bad about Michael Jackson.
In the late hours, I might want to fiddle and faddle with your asshole.
I'm sick of the fiddle and faddle, man. But really, in all sincerity, I believe Michael Jackson really loved children and wanted to help because he could. He got a lot of money and don't know what to do with it. This guy, R. Kelly, I know it's R. Kelly. I like to say R. Kelly. There were people enabling him left and right.
And then with him, I think with the young girls, that's what level his mind is on.
Exactly.
On a young boy mind
mentality,
level,
yes.
And they easy to manipulate.
No doubt. Young girls already see he's on stage. He's a star. So they want to be with that. They want to get with that. They're thinking that this is the way to go. R. Kelly, they said, could not even read. So you got a nigga coming to you. You got to be a little child. This man can't read.
Even with that shit, I still find that hard to believe because the nigga wrote music.
Yeah, true.
Ain't never heard of no ghostwriter for R. Kelly.
No, he wrote all of his music.
His writing.
Maybe he couldn't spell. Maybe he just
because they said the same thing about Floyd Mayweather. Look how rich this motherfucker is.
Exactly. So yeah, I can't say. I don't know. That's alleged that he couldn't read, but obviously he don't have the mentality of a man. You ain't seen him with one woman.
Not even know how to talk.
Yeah, he can surely talk. He got that mouthpiece.
Yeah, he know them ABCs.
Yes, he do. Well, what I'm trying to get across is even his wife wasn't even a real woman. This woman was one of his background dancers, his backup dancers. So she's living that kind of life. You have never been with a full-grown woman that's got a head on her shoulders and know what she is and what she won't motherfucker put up with.
And for the wife, she like her head too big for her. Oh! She like an olive oil from Popeye body, and like a I don't know, her head look like a one of them big heads that you put on the wall. The big head stickers.
Like a caricature.
A fat head. That's what it is. She got a fat head, sticker head, and an olive oil body.
Okay. God. Woo!
Anyways, right. I'm just joking.
Yes, here we go. All right, we're gonna talk about this right here too, because this is another problem.
No black family up here.
Well, yeah. I don't know if they're white either. But we have the alleged accusers' families. All of the boys' families that Michael Jackson had to deal with as far as these accusations. Here we see Jordy Chandler's family. There's Gavin Arvizo's family. There's Wade Robeson's family. And there's James Safechuck family. And Dave Safechuck looked mighty big. I don't know how old he was when he first met Michael. I know he met him in the Pepsi commercial where the little boy is walking through looking for Michael in his dressing room, and then Michael says, "Are you looking for me?" That's James Safechuck. But he looks big here. I don't know how he was getting molested. He could have easily busted Michael Jackson's ass. Why is he getting molested? But yeah, who are these people who let their children go with a stranger? Wade Robeson said that his family was going on a trip to the Grand Canyon, but they stopped by Neverland first. Well, Mike said, if you want to stay, you can. But his family was like, no, we're going to the Grand Canyon. But Wade Robeson kept begging, can I stay with Mike? So the family left him there and went to the Grand Canyon without him. But that turned out to be a big fat lie, because the mother testified in 1993 that Wade went on the trip to the Grand Canyon, and they went back to Neverland, all of the whole family, when they finished with their vacation. So, yeah, a bunch of lies. But these people are liable. This is mostly their fault.
Well, that's why, they pimping the child.
Yes, and yes, you're selling your child.
Right. And you putting them in harm's way for some shit to happen, or, you hoping that a situation happens to where you can fucking sue.
Exactly.
And that's what the fuck they did.
What they did.
Yo.
Every time. Every single time, because Michael Jackson never touched anybody. But then we have this situation. This is Joseph and Catherine Jackson.
In the black and white.
Okay.
The black and red.
And red. Okay. Let's talk about these people. We know, everybody knows, Michael Jackson talked about his tumultuous relationship with his dad. His dad was a monster to him. I remember a quote. Michael Jackson said, "Yeah, most of the time Joe couldn't catch me. Oh, but when he did catch me, it was terrible." So Joe used to beat the fuck out of Michael Jackson and the rest of them kids. Okay, this is a real problem. You got a child here that has been abused, traumatized his whole life, and then forced to perform.
The motherfuckers ain't get them steps in
They didn't couldn't get the steps right. Joe went and got the belt.
Yeah, they tripping over each other.
And then, that shit happened. But Catherine, you've been married to this man to the day he died. Joe Jackson is dead.
Well, you know how them Jehovah's Witnesses are.
Yeah, they are Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, hey, woman, let me talk to you, Catherine. You let this man beat the fuck out of your kids like that? Okay, I got to blame you. Catherine. What the fuck was you doing?
Trying to keep an image for that Kingdom Hall.
Yes, like they do. Yep. Like most of them do. Because your ass probably was getting beat too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Not at all. But here we go. What about these people? These are all of the victims' families with R. Kelly.
And you notice they all black.
Yeah, they are. R. Kelly.
The motherfucking demographics.
R. Kelly ain't messing with no white girls.
So Mike selling 100 million records, R. Kelly selling 20 million records. See the difference?
Yeah, we come on down. We come on downtown. Well, this is a real shame. This is a real, because these are teenagers, teenage girls, that these people gave over to damaged ass R. Kelly. R. Kelly was damaged. He's been damaged his whole life. So his childhood, first of all, was put on blast by his brother during this documentary. But these people here, actually, I believe in my mind, they have not done everything they could do to get their children back.
You believe you can fly?
I believe I can fly.
Oh, you said in my mind.
In my mind. But R. Kelly believed he could fly. He thought he was going to fly through all of these people and not get charged with nothing, and then they catching up to him.
Also, that's one of my favorite songs by R. Kelly.
I believe I can fly. Okay. Yeah, but this is a problem. How are you people allowing your child to go with this man, and he's been to court several times, and you know what he's about? That's a problem. Here we have my girl, Tasha K. She spilled all the tea about what was happening to R. Kelly throughout his childhood. Sitting here with Tasha is R. Kelly's little brother.
And he was an ashy nigga during that interview.
Okay.
I just got to put that out there.
All right.
The nigga needed some Carmex for his lips.
He did.
But anyways.
Yeah, well, he been traumatized. We're going to give him a pass. Because R. Kelly's little brother told a horrific story of his childhood along with R. Kelly's childhood. The woman you see here in the smaller pictures beside R. Kelly is his big sister. This woman was molesting R. Kelly and his little brother throughout their childhood. Their mother obviously had to work. She was a single parent, and the older daughter was supposed to be taking care of the children. Little did she know that this girl was molesting these boys. So we can obviously see how R. Kelly has been traumatized throughout his childhood. So mental illness is a real thing. Yeah.
And we all got a little bit of it
ourselves. No doubt.
To a degree.
I don't know nobody that ain't been traumatized by something. But this right here is a perfect example of how you give a traumatized person a little bit of money. You know what they're going to do? Traumatize other people. So, the alternative perspective here is mental health. It's a real thing. This is something the black community tries to ignore. We are not that strong. We've been traumatized from the days of slavery. And many of us have not gotten any kind of help to, try to build ourselves up or get over that shit. It's not something easily dismissed.
And most of us ain't got no goddamn insurance.
That's the truth.
To cover that shit, too.
That's true.
And a lot of niggas is filled with pride and ego and don't think nothing is wrong with them.
Right.
Umar Johnson.
Ooh, there you go.
Not to bring him up in this conversation.
But we going to get him again. We done seen something else.
He is like one of the number one person that come to my mind.
Right, yes, with the pride and the ego. Well, now you got superstars. These people, well, I know Michael Jackson had billions of dollars. R. Kelly got millions of dollars. What you going to tell these people? Same thing. The money that made them bigger than they are. So I'm sure they think they're okay. But someone somehow should have stepped in and said something to these people because their mental is not okay. So here we are. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Please.
We want to take the time right now to shout out once again my brother-in-law.
Yup, Clyde Hamlin. What up, homie? If you live in the Tidewater area of Virginia, please check out Yak's Grilling. It's the best barbecue in VA, Virginia. Ribs, no problem. Pork, no problem. Chicken, no problem. Whole hogs, I can do it all. Contact Yak's Grilling at 757-675-9461. Tell Clyde J. Cole sent you.
That's right. Clyde is the man with that barbecue. You can't beat him. You've been listening to Let's Get Into It with E and J. Bye.
Bye, bitch.